Imagine waking up at 40 years old. You have a stable income, a respectable career, and years of hard work behind you. From the outside, everything appears fine, but behind closed doors, the reality is very different. Your savings account is nearly empty, your investments are insignificant. Debt still follows you wherever you go, and despite earning more money than you ever imagined in your 20s, you feel financially stuck. Then comes a difficult realization. The financial struggles you're facing today didn't begin recently. They began years ago, with small decisions that seemed harmless at the time. The truth is, financial success isn't determined by how much money you make. It's determined by what you do with that money when you have very little of it. Because habits formed early in life rarely stay small. They compound, and over time, they become your financial reality. Unfortunately, many young people unknowingly sabotage their future long before they ever have a chance to build wealth. Not because they're lazy, not because they lack intelligence, but because nobody ever taught them the financial principles that truly matter. In this video, we're looking at 5 financial mistakes young people make. Mistakes that quietly destroy wealth, limit opportunities, and postpone financial freedom for years, sometimes even decades. The good news? Every single one of these mistakes can be avoided. And the earlier you recognize them, the more powerful your financial future can become. Let's begin. Mistake 1. Living to impress other people. The first financial mistake is surprisingly common and far more expensive than most people realize. Spending money to look successful. In today's world, social media has created a dangerous illusion. Every time you open your phone, it seems like everyone is winning. Luxury vacations, designer clothes, expensive restaurants, brand new phones, brand new cars, a lifestyle that appears perfect from every angle. But appearances rarely tell the full story. What you don't see are the credit card balances, the loans, the financial stress, the lack of savings hidden behind the carefully edited photos. Many people are financing an image they can't truly afford. Yet from the outside, they look successful. And that's the trap. Young people often feel pressured to keep up, to fit in, to prove they're doing well, so they spend money they don't have on things they don't need to impress people who aren't thinking about them nearly as much as they imagine. The truth is, real wealth is often invisible. It's the emergency fund nobody sees, the investments nobody talks about, the financial freedom nobody posts online, because every dollar spent chasing approval is a dollar that could have been building your future. Mistake 2. Not investing early enough. Most young people believe investing is something they'll start later, after they earn more money, after they get a better job, after life finally feels stable. But there's a problem with that thinking. Later has a habit of turning into years, and years have a habit of disappearing faster than we expect. The real cost of waiting isn't missing a hot stock or missing the perfect investment opportunity. The real cost is losing time, because time is the single most powerful force in building wealth. Every dollar invested today has years, even decades to grow, to earn returns, and then earn returns on those returns. That's the power of compound growth. It's what allows small, consistent investments to become surprisingly large amounts over time. The wealthiest investors understand a simple principle. You don't need to perfectly time the market. You simply need to spend as much time in the market as possible. The sooner you begin, the harder your money can work for you. You don't need to be rich. You don't need to know everything. You just need to start. Because the greatest investment advantage young people possess isn't money, it's time. And time is the one asset that can never be replaced. Mistake 3. Accumulating bad debt. Not all debt is created equal. Some forms of debt can be used strategically to create opportunities, build businesses, or acquire assets that increase in value over time. But bad debt is different. Bad debt is money borrowed to purchase things that quickly lose value while leaving you with years of payments. And unfortunately, many young people fall into this trap long before they understand its consequences. Credit cards, buy now, pay later services, consumer loans, financing expensive lifestyles that their income can't truly support. The issue isn't always the debt itself. The real danger is the mindset it encourages, a habit of satisfying every desire immediately, a habit of consuming today and worrying about the bill tomorrow. At first, the payments seem manageable. A small monthly charge here, a loan repayment there, nothing that feels overwhelming. But debt rarely arrives all at once. It accumulates quietly. One payment becomes three become five, and before long, a large portion of your income is already spoken for before it even reaches your bank account. Debt steals flexibility. It limits your choices. It creates stress during emergencies, and it makes building wealth significantly more difficult. Imagine trying to climb a mountain while carrying unnecessary weight on your back. That's exactly what excessive debt does financially. The solution isn't avoiding debt forever, it's learning to distinguish between borrowing for assets and borrowing for consumption. Because every dollar borrowed for unnecessary spending today is a dollar of freedom you'll have to give up tomorrow. Mistake 4. Neglecting financial education. School teaches many valuable subjects: mathematics, science, history, languages. These subjects help us understand the world around us, but there is one life skill that often receives very little attention: financial education. And unfortunately, that gap can have serious consequences later in life. Many young people spend years learning how to earn a paycheck. They study for exams, work hard to build careers, and focus on increasing their income. But very few take the time to learn how money actually works. As a result, they enter adulthood financially unprepared. They may know how to make money, but they don't know how to manage it. They don't understand investing, budgeting, taxes, inflation, risk management, or the principles that help ordinary people build long-term wealth. And that's where problems begin. Because financial mistakes are rarely caused by a lack of intelligence. More often, they're caused by a lack of information. People make poor decisions because nobody ever taught them a better way. The good news is that we live in an age where financial knowledge has never been more accessible. Books can teach lessons that save years of costly mistakes. Podcasts can expose you to ideas from successful investors and entrepreneurs. Articles, courses, and educational videos can help you understand concepts that schools often overlook. The information is available, but it requires initiative. It requires curiosity. And it requires a willingness to keep learning. The people who dedicate time to improving their financial knowledge gain a powerful advantage over time, because every financial decision becomes better when knowledge increases. The return on financial education is difficult to calculate, but it may be one of the highest return investments you'll ever make. A single lesson learned today could save you thousands of dollars tomorrow, and a single good financial habit could continue rewarding you for the rest of your life. Mistake 5. Failing to plan for the future. Many young people live almost entirely in the present. They focus on getting through today, this week, or this month. And while there's nothing wrong with enjoying the present, financial success requires looking further ahead. Because without a plan, money has a way of disappearing. You earn more, you spend more, months turn into years, and despite all your effort, you find yourself in the same place financially. The truth is, planning for the future doesn't mean predicting every detail of your life. It simply means giving your money a purpose, knowing what you're working toward, whether that's financial freedom, owning a home, starting a business, retiring early, traveling the world, or creating more security for your family. Every meaningful financial achievement begins with a clear vision. Because money is just a tool, and a tool is only valuable when it's being used to build something. The earlier you define where you want to go, the easier it becomes to make decisions that move you closer to that destination. A financial plan won't remove uncertainty, but it will give you direction, and direction can change the entire course of your life. Let's quickly recap. The 5 financial mistakes young people make are: living to impress others, waiting too long to invest, accumulating bad debt, neglecting financial education, and failing to plan for the future. These mistakes may seem small, but they can delay financial freedom for years. The good news is that wealth is built through smart decisions made consistently over time. Your future is being shaped by the choices you make today. Choose wisely. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe for more content on wealth building and financial freedom. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.